I am so excited that you have decided to join our team and start this new amazing chapter of your life. I really, really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this training. I know that not a lot of us have 45 minutes to an hour to spend on watching stuff like this, but it really is going to help you get started on the right foot with your business, which is what we ultimately want, right? You want to do well, you want to help people, you want to make enough money to pay for your product and then some. And so we really need to make sure that you understand the basics of the business in order to hit your goals. So I am going to share my screen and get started on the slides and give you the info. So let's see here. All right, it's going to look a little funky for a second. That's okay. I'm going to just hide this down here and hide this and hide this. And I'm going to go right here. All right, so I am Julia Warshall. If you didn't already know that, I am a one-star Diamond Beachbody coach. I've been a coach for a little over a year now, and I'm the founder of Beautiful Dynasty. I have an adorable little 2.5-year-old that's in that picture right there, Jackson, and two amazing stepkids and a very supportive, handsome, fabulous husband, Eric, who I just married on the 4th of July of last year. I really want to dive in and talk about what you're going to be getting with your Beachbody coach, what you pay every month. So when you signed up as a coach, you committed to paying $15 every month, and it's called your coach fee. And what you get for that coach fee is you get all of your websites, which you have 4 websites here, as you can see. And you also get all of the advertising that Beachbody does. They spend thousands and thousands of dollars monthly in advertising for this company. So they do all of that for you. We have a coach online office where you're able to connect to people around the clock if you're having any kind of technical issues, any problem with your websites, any problem with any of your shipments or anything with that your challengers or your customers, if they've had any issues with their shipping or their products, if their DVDs don't work, etc. So that's called Coach Relations. So you can go to them anytime for concerns, questions, etc. So that's what you're getting with that $15 a month. You're getting these websites that are already all designed so that people can order from you and you don't have to go and design websites. And you're getting that around-the-clock help, support, all sorts of trainings and tools, and all of that free advertising that Beachbody does for us that makes these products so well known and makes it so easy for people to know what you're doing and want to be a part of it. So the first website that you have is the teambeachbody.com/your username. So for me, it's teambeachbody.com/JuliaM0825. You set up your username when you completed your coach enrollment. So that's what you're going to be filling in here on the username part. The teambeachbody.com website is the one that you'll be using. That's where you're able to update it, make it your profile, your office, put your before and after pictures. It's where you can set up your storefront so that people can see who they're ordering from, who they're working with, and really make it your own. That's also where you're going to be able to log into your coach online office. And that's where you're going to be able to look at all your orders, all your business stuff, like what you've made, your commissions, your earnings, your the specials, all sorts of the behind the scenes things that coaches need to see and not the clients. And we're going to touch more on that later. The next website that you see is the beachbodycoach.com/ your username. That's where you're going to send your customers to order from you. So that's where they'll actually go to order a challenge pack or, see what it is that you have going on for that month with your challenge groups and specials and stuff like that. The next one is the myshakeology.com/ your username, and that's where you'll send somebody who's interested in only Shakeology and not the workout paired with it. And then the next one is the ultimatereset.com/ your username. And that is actually a 21-day cleanse program that we have. So if somebody wants to do a cleanse and they're going to do the ultimate reset, you would send them to that website and that's where they would order. So you get all 4 of these websites for that $15 a month. So that's a pretty amazing deal. I strongly encourage you to go to them after this training webinar is over, set them up, set up your pictures, your bio, etc. Make them yours. It's what your customers see. And you also need to be comfortable with them in order to feel confident having other people go to them. So I really encourage you to go to them, locate them, have them set up so that they're easy for you to access. Obviously picking a username that's simple and easy to remember. When you did this, it instructs you, I believe, to set it up as your name. So like I said, mine was Julia M0825, and yours should be something pretty simple and easy for people to remember too. I also want to touch on the fact that I did send you a welcome email, and that's how you obviously accessed this training. But Beachbody also sent you a welcome email, and in that is called a 7-day quick start. And completing that is really going to help make things easy for you. It's going to have you write these websites down, write down your coach ID number, write down my contact info, and it's just something nice for you to have in the front of your Beachbody binder or notebook or folder so that it's easy reference as you're getting used to all of this, because you're new right now, and so you're not going to remember all of this off the top of your head, which is completely understandable. Also, you earn 25% commission off of anything that's purchased from any of these websites. And you also get 25% off of anything that you buy as a coach. So that is something good to know as well. So the Coach Training Academy is something that you can access right away from your Coach online office. So like I said, you're going to go to that first website on the prior page, and there's a tab that says Coaches, and then it says Coach Online Office, and you'll be able to log in with your information, and then at the top there will be a tab that says News and Training. Then you can hover on the News and Training and go down to the Training tab, as you can see in the picture here, and just dive in. There's all sorts of information to really teach you how to get going strong in your business. And like I said, this is something that Beachbody has done for you for free, included in that $15 a month. So there are so many tools to help you be successful in this business. And it's really just going to take you navigating around and diving into them. So, another thing that you can do is, and I would definitely recommend for you to do, is to go onto the Facebook pages that I added you to. I added you to 3 different Facebook groups: my Facebook group, which is Beautiful Dynasty, my Upline's Facebook group, which is the Limitless Crew, and then the overall big group that we're a part of, which is Joelle's Misfit Republic group. In the Beautiful Dynasty, there is a section called Files, and you can click on that. And in the files, there's all sorts of stuff for you: scripts and tools and tips and everything. But the big one that I really want you to go to as soon as we're done with this training is the new coach videos. And in there are all sorts of videos that I myself and other coaches that are successful in this business have made, covering the big topics of things that I really think you need to touch on. I could have made this video probably a day long to cover all of those things. So instead, I'm just telling you to go to these videos where there have been small little training videos put together of all these big topics and go through them. It's really going to be what makes or breaks your success in this business. And I know that if you're here listening to this call and taking this leap, that you want to be successful. You want to put the work in so that you can get the rewards. Some important info for you to jot down and save is coach relations. So like I said, this is somewhere that you can call and ask them to fix anything that you're having any kind of an issue with. So there's the number for them. You can also contact them by doing by requesting a live chat in your Coach Online office. So like I said, logging into the Coach Online office, you'll be able to scroll down and there's a Contact Us tab. And on there, there's all sorts of ways to contact them, whether it be via email, live chat, sort of like a chat room. There is somebody available around the clock to help you. So jot that number down, jot that information down. There's also a section in the Coach Online office called Frequently Asked Questions. And if you have an issue, you can go to this FAQs, and I can almost guarantee that the issue that you've had, somebody else has had, and they have the answer there for you. I really, really want to urge you guys to go that route before you reach out to me or to your upline, and try to be a problem solver and find the answer yourself. There's also Google, and I know, crazy, right? But Google is so amazing. You can Google any kind of question that you have Beachbody related and just say that it's, Beachbody, and it usually will have it on there. Or also like I said, the Beautiful Dynasties Files tab has a ton of information and will be able to answer many of your questions. If you go to all of these sources and you're still not able to find or fix what you're trying to do, then please feel free to reach out to your upline or me, and we will help you find the answer that you need. Okay, so I talked about Coach Online Office before, and I'm going to keep talking about it because this is your hub. This is your coach hangout, and sort of like if you were to own a store, like the showroom would be your hangout. This is where you need to be. So you need to check your alerts daily. This is where you'll see your new coaches, your customers, rank changes, any of that stuff. So by logging in to that teambeachbody.com/your username, and going to the coach and then logging into the Coach Online Office tab, you will see what looks like both of these right on that home page. That one on the right is My Alerts, where it actually will show you that you have a new coach that you signed up, 7 new in your organization, 8 coaches that are projected to be inactive, 1 whose rank changed, 6 new customers. It's definitely a place for information that you need to look at. Another thing that you need to look at is the breaking news for coaches. And this is where you can see what's new in the Beachbody world. So announcements for events coming up, the sales that are going to be for February. So you know what to tell your potential clients about pricing, and, oh yeah, you should definitely get that program this month. It's on sale. Any changes in your Coach Online office, fun training tips, things to learn. So that's something that you really need to make sure that you look at. Okay, the next thing that I want to cover is active versus inactive for coaches. So as a regular coach, which is what you are right now watching this, you need 50 PV. PV means personal volume to stay active. And what that means is that you either need to buy or sell 50 PV worth of things in that month to be an active coach. Now, we believe in being a product of the product, so you should be on Home Direct for Shakeology, which means that you're drinking Shakeology every day. So every month you run out, and every month you're on Home Direct to get another bag of Shakeology so that you can keep drinking it daily and see the amazing results so that you can share that with people and then they want to join you. I mean, it's common sense. Product of the product. A bag of Shakeology on Home Direct is actually 90 PV, so that would keep you active as a regular coach. An Emerald coach, as you can see here, is 1 coach under you on your left and 1 coach under you on your right. And in order to be an active Emerald coach, you need 90 PV to stay active also. And Emerald is a huge rank advancement and a big milestone in your business. Emerald and Diamond are big things to be shooting for. Your goal is to hit Emerald in 30 days. 2 coaches under you, totally doable. Ruby means that those coaches that you signed up to hit Emerald went Emerald themselves. So they actually signed up 2 coaches also, and you signed up 1 more coach on each leg. So now you have a total of 4 coaches, and 1 on each leg is Emerald. And then Diamond is another huge milestone that you want to be pushing for. That's your big goal. That means that you are running a strong business and you're making a very steady income. Your goal for Diamond is 90 days. Totally doable. Diamond, as you can see here, they need 100 PV to stay active, which means that you would be on your monthly home direct of Shakeology, putting you at 90. And then just having, any kind of slight sale that month would bring you up to that 100. So the layout for Diamond is that you have 8 coaches total, 4 on each leg, and 1 on each leg is Emerald. So very doable. Our goal is to get you there in 90 days. And I want to talk about team cycle bonus. A lot of new coaches are wondering how it is that we make money, which is totally understandable because this is a business. So team cycle bonus is really where the income is in this business. Like I said, you make 25% commission off of everything that you sell as a coach. That's great. I mean, there's a lot of money to be had in commission, but you can only sell so much yourself every month. And the way that the money really starts to add up is in your team cycle bonus. So in this example, this coach is an Emerald coach. Their left leg volume came in at 540 team volume. So remember before we were talking about PV, which is personal volume, meaning that you personally earned the 90 PV with Shakeology. Team volume is what your team is doing with all of their volume. So their volume from their Shakeology, their volume from their orders, your volume from your orders, et cetera, et cetera. It goes on and on and on. So your left leg, this coach, has 540 team volume. Their right leg had 200 team volume. The way that a team cycle bonus works is that for Emerald coaches, every cycle is a $14 cycle. For rubies, it's a $16 cycle, and for diamonds, it's an $18 cycle. Now, I understand that that doesn't seem like a lot to you right now, but the way that it adds up is absolutely crazy. The way that they do it is that your strong leg and your right leg have to be double each other. So if your left leg, as this coach, the left leg is the strong leg, meaning that the volume points was higher. For every 200 to 100 on the weak leg is 1 cycle. So you can see here on the right, in the right picture, that when you subtract 200 and 100 from the right, that's 1 cycle. So they just got, this is an Emerald coach, so that was a $14 cycle. And there's still some left over. So again, we subtract 200, subtract 100. There was another cycle. So there was another $1,400 cycle, or $14 cycle, I'm sorry. And there's still some left over, but you can't cycle it twice. It was 140 here, so you can't subtract 200 and you can't subtract 100. So now that is left over as carryover volume. And so that coach right there just earned $28 that week in team cycle bonus, just for being there, just for what their coaches were doing. They earned that money. So like I said, that doesn't seem like a lot right now, but now think that put it in perspective, think that you're a diamond coach and that strong leg volume was 10,000 and that weak leg, right leg volume was 5,000. That's 50 cycles. That's $900 that week just for being there. Just for what your team did, not even what you did. So that really adds up extremely quickly. Determining your weak and strong leg is something that we need to do right away so that you can have max results in your business. The way that you're going to do this is by signing into your Coach Online office. And then you're going to go to the My Business tab and hover over it, and then click on the My Preferred Placement that's directly under it. You want to look and see if there is any coaches underneath you. And if you haven't signed up any coaches, then you know that that's me adding those coaches to that leg. And what that means is that, like, we are a team business, that I will be putting people underneath you in your graphical genealogy, and they don't affect your rank because they're not personally sponsored, but they do affect your team volume. So like what I was just explaining to you on the last slide with your team volume and how that adds up, I actually contribute to that. Other coaches contribute to that. So that's another indication to you of how much it can grow and how much money can be made with it. But like I said, you would go here and I'm sorry, you'd actually go to the My Business and then My Downline and then Graphical Genealogy. And that's where you could see if there's anybody under you or not. If there's not anybody under you, simply what you need to do is reach out to your upline and find out which leg you were signed up under. So you would reach out to me and ask me which leg you were placed on. And if I were to tell you that you were placed on my right leg, then that means that your weak leg is the opposite of that one. So if you were placed on my right, your weak leg is your left. And what that means is that as I add people to my right leg, they go under you, and that's going to build up that right leg for you. So your weak leg is your left in that situation. What that means is that you really want to add active coaches, coaches that are going to be working the business and earning a lot of team volume points for you, to your weak leg, so that it can balance out with your strong leg and get you more team bonus cycles. And then discount coaches, coaches that are just going to be getting their product for cheaper and not really working the business and getting you a lot of team volume. You want them to be on your strong leg so that they're not making you too out of balance, so that you can get as many team cycle bonuses as you possibly can. And like I said, I know that this can be kind of confusing right now. It's all fresh. So I hope you're taking notes and writing down questions so that when we have our one-on-one call, we can talk more about it. When you're signing up coaches, that's when you go to the My Business, My Preferred Placement, and then you can pick which leg you want them to be on, your right or your left. So, like I said, if it's somebody who is really excited to do awesome and wants to work the business, you're going to go and you're going to hit My Preferred Placement, and then you're going to click the leg that's your weaker leg. So your right or your left, depending on where you're placed under your upline. Another tip that a lot of us business builders will do is that they will actually sign up their spouses on their weak leg. And the reason for doing that is because then you have another business center to add coaches to build up to diamond, to help you rank advance, and to help benefit you. So once you're an established diamond in your personal coach account, then you can work on building up theirs and also be receiving the team cycle bonuses and the income from their center. And it's really a smart move. Coaches that have been doing this for a few businesses for a few years now, they're making 6-7 figures in their personal business, and their husband's account in just team cycle bonus is making over 6 figures also, because it's grown with theirs and they maximize on each other. So like for me, I signed up Eric, and now I have his account almost to diamond, which means that I'm making a steady income on his also, and it's helping rank advance my personal account to help get me up to the next level in that way also. If you accidentally placed a coach on the wrong leg, don't stress out. Hopefully you realize it right away. You do have a limited amount of time where you can switch it. So you're just going to want to go and contact the coach relations, let them know what happened, and they will switch that coach and put them on the right leg for you. So it's not a big issue. This little beauty right here is called the coachmobile.teambeachbody.com app. It is the best site ever created for coaches. I have that top link there saved in a notes section on my cell phone. So, what I do with this is I actually, when I have somebody that's ready to commit to joining me in my challenge group and making an order with me, um, I ask them for their email and I know what they want to do, what program, what flavor Shakeology, and I actually sign in with my email and my password onto this app, and then I select their order for them, and I send it directly to their email. And the reason that this is so great is because 7 out of 10 times, if you say, okay, I'm so excited you're going to order, go to this and this and this website, click on this, then click this, then click this, then click this, they mess up and they end up ordering the wrong thing, which might mess up, what they were getting, your commission, the Success Club points that you want, which we're going to touch on in a second. So, really simplifying it for them and making sure that it's as easy as can be for them is going to help make sure that your business runs more smoothly. So, I always use this to send to everybody. Then all they have to do is go to their email, open up the email I sent them, and process the payment, and they're ready to go. How to switch a customer to you. So if you have somebody, who did Beachbody a couple years ago, but their coach doesn't really do anything with the business at all, and they decide that they want to work with you, then that's great. All you have to do is have that customer send this email to this email right here. You can write this down so that you have it on hand to tell your friends and your clients. They will send an email to coachrelations@teambeachbody.com with the subject of coach change and a message like, hi, I would like to change my coach to Julia Warshall. Coach ID for her is, and then you would give them your coach ID number. Thank you. And that will switch them under you. Easy peasy, not a problem. And sometimes it can take from 24 to 48 hours. So don't worry about that. It will be switched for you if they do it this way. If somebody already has a coach, and what I mean by that is that they reach out to you and they say like, oh, I want to be in your challenge group. I want to order from you. But, oh yeah, I was in Julia's challenge group last month and I just ordered from her last month, but I just thought I'd switch it up. Please direct them back to their coach. That is not what Beachbody coaching is about. We do not steal one another's customers. If their coach is a coach that's actually working the business, running monthly challenge groups, working with them, that's not how it works. We do not steal the customers from one another. So, I've had many people reach out who are dealing with coaches that I've never even met. I don't know them. But if I know that it's somebody who is still willing to work with them, I direct them back to that coach and say, I completely understand wanting to work with multiple people, but that's not really the way it works with us. Like, you're committed to your coach and your coach is committed to you. And I know that they would love to have you in another group or help you reach further for your goals. So yes, we do not steal one another's customers. Some important information is our team calls on 8 p.m. Central on Wednesdays. Beautiful Dynasty and the Limitless crew have team Zoom calls. So we pick a topic every week and we have a call on Zoom, and the links are always posted in team pages, but you should block off 8 p.m. Wednesdays for trying to get on these calls if you can. Another huge one is the National Wake Up Call. It's at 10 a.m. Central Time every Monday. But if you cannot make that time, there is a playback number, as you can see right here, the 832-225-5065. You can call that anytime during the week and listen to the recording from the call. This call is gold because it's top coaches in our business that have had amazing success giving away their tips for free. I mean, it's a no-brainer. It's free tips on how to succeed and make more money and impact more lives and get the results that you want in your business. So I'm always on this call or listen to the recording. There are also many other team calls and events that you can see posted in Joelle's team page and choose to be on those if they seem like a topic that you are wanting to work on. Okay, so now the real meat and potatoes of this business, Success Club. How do you earn it? What is it? Um, Success Club is essentially like completely what our business is based around. Success Club is a benchmark to income, rank advancement, and success for us in this business as coaches. So we need to figure out what drives you. Do you want to stay home with your kids? Do you want to bring your husband home from work? Do you want to make six figures? Do you want to make enough to just save for a fancy honeymoon? The way that you're going to do that is by earning Success Club. So, how do you do it? For every challenge pack that you sell, meaning the pack of Shakeology and the workouts and the meal plan combined, you get 2 Success Club points. For every order of just Shakeology that you sell, you get 1 Success Club point. Every challenge pack is 1 life changed. Our goal is to change 3 lives a month. That's it, 3 lives. That's our minimum goal. Of course, we want to shoot for more. But if you are changing 3 lives, you are earning at least Success Club 5. And that is a benchmark in your business. By doing that, you are going to, like I said, see your income go up, your rank go up, and your success go up. I always explain to my challengers, usually you either get a workout with a company or you're just getting food help, but it's almost unheard of for you to be getting all of it combined. Our company is based around the idea of workouts, nutrition, and accountability, and that's truly unheard of. They get these amazing workouts designed by top-notch celebrity trainers, these fabulous nutrition guides that are broken down and easy to follow, one healthy meal one healthy meal a day for 30 days, and they get your coaching. That is an amazing deal in those challenge packs. So I always push the challenge packs for people, and they usually always are so excited to go that route because it is the best bang for their buck and they get the best results. If you are earning Success Club, there is something called Success Starters, and they just started this last year. And what it means is that you hit Success Club 5 or above your first 3 months as a coach. So let's say you signed up in the middle of February. Your 3 months actually starts the next month. If you hit it in February, that's great. That can count for it. Or you can have until your first full month as a coach. So if you just signed up and there's like 1 day left of this month, don't worry and think that you missed it. It will start next month for you. So earning Success Club, those first 3 months as a coach will actually get you a free ticket to our event called Summit. That is our hugest event of the year. Last year at Nashville, we had around 30,000 coaches there, and it is the most amazing, fun, fabulous trip that we have. You do not want to miss it. It's always in a very awesome location. Like I said, last year it was in Nashville. This year it's in Nashville again. The last few years it was in Las Vegas. You do not want to miss it, and getting it for free is an amazing incentive to be hitting Success Club right off the bat. Another thing that Success Club does for you is it helps get you your free trips. So this year, the free trip is a cruise to Jamaica. Next year, we're earning our trip to Punta Cana. And what it is that every Success Club point that you get money towards these trips. So the cruise to Jamaica this year, I earned completely free because I hit Success Club every single month last year. So that's another huge incentive in this business. Travel cash for these trips. Who wouldn't want to go on a fabulous tropical vacation for free every year with their team and all the people that they work with, and you get to bring somebody for free also. It includes you and plus one for free. So that's amazing. It also will get you free leads. And what that means is that people who stay up late at night and order a Beachbody product off of something like the infomercial or the website without a coach, Beachbody wants them to have a coach. So the coaches that earn Success Club the month before get these free leads. And that means that they're getting free commission from people that they don't even know, people that they didn't even talk to. It's just free money in your weekly paycheck. So that is amazing also, and another great incentive. What we do as coaches to make it as simple for you as I possibly can is basically we inspire. We run challenge groups monthly, and some coaches choose to run 2 a month. I right now run 1 a month. And you work on getting people excited and ready to be in those groups with you and work towards their fitness goals and see results, and they get a challenge pack, and then they get to be in your challenge group that you run on Facebook. There is a video in that Beautiful Dynasty New Coach Videos tab that I told you about how to set up these groups in Facebook if you don't know how to create a group. So your first big steps are to announce that you're a coach, to dig deep and explain why to everybody, why you want to be a coach and what you're going to do with it, and that they can join you and see amazing health and fitness results and get confidence and, whatever it is that you are using as your why. Share your why with people, let them connect to it so that they know why you're doing this and why they should join you and support you on this new journey. I recommend for every new coach to pick a date 3 weeks out from when you're watching this training and decide that that will be your start date for your first challenge group. And then we start working on recruiting and getting your challengers into it. A common question is, how many people do you need to be in a group? And I would say that you need at least 3, which, like I said, will put you at Success Club for the month. So that's a fabulous goal. If you can go above that, hitting Success Club 10 is amazing and what I personally strive for every month. But like I said, 3 people, I would say, is about what it takes to have a group together to work hand in hand on their goals. I usually run my challenge groups for 1 month or 3 weeks. So depends on if everybody in the group is doing 21 Day Fix, and that's a 3-week long program. And I'll do a 1-week lead up, which, like I said, the guides for these groups, what you can post every day, and what you should post, how to run it, that's all in the files section of Beautiful Dynasty. So make sure that you look at that, and you don't have to reinvent the wheel on all of this. We've done it for you, we've simplified it for you. You just need to make it your own and follow the steps. And then you decide what the program is, what the requirements are. For me, I let people do whatever program seems best for their goals. And usually 9 times out of 10, that's 21 Day Fix or 21 Day Fix Extreme. But, that's up to you. If you want to make the group only one program, you can do that also. The requirements for me to be in my group are that you have a challenge pack, and that's pretty common amongst all coaches. So, and like I said, in the team file section, there's an example of the challenge group guide, what to post as a coach, an example of how to create the group, and different examples of how to announce that you're starting a challenge group. So why challenge packs? Like I said, it's the best way for you to earn commission as a coach and make the most money in your business. It's the best value for the customer, which is obviously what you want. You want them to get the best deal and get the best results. And then, like I said, it's going to be what counts towards your Success Club points. So you want to get those Success Club points in order to hit those benchmarks in your business and go up and up and up in the company. Never, ever, ever post your purchase link publicly. My biggest tip for you is that you need to connect with these people. If somebody comments on a post of yours about workout or nutrition, private message them and talk to them about their goals and their fitness needs and what they're trying to do. Then work together on finding a suggestion and invite them to be in your challenge group. Talk to them about the program. I think 21 Day Fix would be great for you. Here's why. Oh, you want to do it? Perfect. And then you can shoot them their order privately. You don't want to post that stuff publicly and be icky salesy, because that is not how we do it. Time management as a new coach. If you treat it like a hobby, it will pay like a hobby. And if you treat it like a job, it will pay like a job. So every day you need to focus on these small things that I'm going to tell you to do coming up here. And those few vital tasks are what are going to give you 80% of the results in this business. I'm telling you, it's called a power hour. It will take you an hour a day, 5 days a week. But if you consistently do it for a year, I promise you, in a year, you'll be sitting here thanking me so much that I made you stick with it and do those little trivial tasks, because they are what grow and grow and grow. And that's what helps your business and your income grow and grow and grow. So, one of the biggest things on your power hour is personal development. And your goal is to read at least 10 to 15 minutes a day of personal development. Now, I am the biggest example of how this will impact your business. When I first started, for the first 8 months of my business, I didn't read a single personal development book because I was like, oh, I'm good. Like, I'm a good person. I don't need to read these books on how to improve myself. Like, I'm fine. And I hit a wall where I just was not improving. I was down on myself. I didn't think that I could do this business anymore. And as soon as I started reading personal development, it was like a mind switch. My business took off, my team took off, my income took off, and it is really what pushes you to be on that next level and stick with it and feel good about it every single day. And it only makes sense that we continue to better ourselves if we're going to be in the business of helping other people better themselves. So, a couple examples here that I have for you are the compound effect. And that's going to be a really, really good choice for you, talking about how, these little tasks every day will help build a huge business for you. GoPro is about really stepping it up a notch in your personal network marketing and how to stand out from all the others. Good Leaders Ask Great Questions is one that I have on my list to read next, because I'm working on being a better leader for my team now that I have a team. A cool free thing that you can do is the 30-day free push challenge by Chalene Johnson. If you Google that, you'll be able to sign up for free. And it's a really cool thing to get you in the zone to rock your business. And like I said, it's free. Another amazing one that I just got done reading and I highly recommend is called The Miracle Morning. And it will completely change your life and teach you how to change your life all before 8 a.m. in the morning. So I really recommend that one. The 3 vital behaviors of this business and your power hour. This is huge. This right here, this slide, take a picture of it, because this is what you need to do if you want to grow. The 3 vital behaviors are: 1, reading your personal development, which we just talked about; being a product of the product and doing your workout and drinking your Shakeology, because you can't expect other people to want to do workouts and drink Shakeology with you if you don't do it. You need to be a product of the product for people to want to join you. And then the third one is to invite, invite, invite. You need to invite people to your challenge group, invite people to learn about coaching. And basically, what invite means is connecting. You need to talk to people every day. Those are the 3 vital behaviors of this business. And then broken down into a list of what you need to do every single day is your power hour, we call it. And these are simple tasks such as, answering your emails and messages, following up with challengers and your coach prospects, so people who seemed interested and then maybe didn't commit, checking into your groups that you're already running, obviously, and doing the post for the day and helping your challengers see max results so that A, they love it, B, maybe they sign up as a coach too because they love it so much and that helps you, C, they recommend you to people and you have more people joining your next month's group, reviewing your Coach Online Office and your breaking news, tuning into any team calls that are going on that day or that week, doing your comments and messages and hey girl messages to people on social media, and posting 3 to 5 times on social media, sending out your invites, doing your to-do list, and tracking your work. Tracking your work, tracking your work. I can't say that enough. Working from a list, knowing who you've invited, knowing why they said no, knowing when they said, yes, I'd like to do it, but next month. Tracking, tracking, tracking. And there are so many training videos for this and all of this for this entire power hour in the file section of our team page, because I know I'm just kind of scraping the surface with them. And that's, what like I said, I didn't want to make this too long. So I'm just kind of scratching the surface. And then I'm going to rely on you to run your business right and go and look at the trainings for these things so that you know how to do them and do them well, so that you can see good results and make this business worth your time. The biggest thing right off the bat is figuring out your why. You need to connect to your deep rooted issue in your life that you're wanting to fix or work for. So for me, that's my family. I want to be a stay-at-home mom with Jackson full time. And right now I am part-time. And he's still in daycare a few days a week so that I can spend a lot of time working on this business and helping it grow. But soon it will be to the point where, yes, I'll have to still work at it, but not as long and more around his hours. And I'll be able to have him home full time. That's my why. I want to be able to have a college fund for all three kids. I want to have a wedding fund for Bryn. I want to have a winter home that Eric and I can escape to. I want to have a retirement fund for us. I want to be debt free and in our dream home. Those are my big whys. And that's what I remind myself. And that's what I try to connect with people with on Facebook and my social media is, that these are the things that these are the reasons why I work so hard. And that connects with people because they have reasons just like that, why they're working so hard. And maybe they're in a business that isn't doing anything for them, that they have no room to grow in, and they need a life change. And you don't know that until you start connecting with them on social media and they're like, oh my gosh, this girl is like my sister from another mister. Like, I want to have that kind of life. And then that's when you start building a relationship with them, and then you start working with them. So develop your why. Your social media is now your billboard. So I don't know how you specifically have been running your social media, but it now needs to be professional to you. It needs and connect to you and you personally. So this right here is an example of one of my cover photos on social media. It shows me and my family, and it connects with fitness, and it says what you're going to find here. And a post that I did last week is down on the bottom left of Jackson and I after a workout together. And, your social media is now your free billboard, your free advertising. It's how people are going to connect to you, reach out to you, and work with you. And that's how your business is going to grow, and that's how you're going to make your living. So you need to decide on 5 passions. And they don't all have to be fitness related. For me, it's clean eating, working out and fitness, my kids, my husband, fashion, and traveling. Those are my big passions. And I mix those up throughout my posts every day. I make sure that I have about 3 to 5 posts on social media a day. 1 or 2 might be about my family, 1 or 2 might be about a workout, and then, my healthy meal of the day. You need to paint a journey for people to follow, connect with, and then want to join. So if you haven't already, feel free to go to my Facebook account, Julia Warshall, and scroll through it and see how I run my billboard for ideas on how to run yours. I also sent you an email with a list of top very successful coaches in this business, and I recommend friending or following them on Facebook so that you can see their posts and you can get ideas and recreate their posts into being your own. All right, you are totally ready to dive in and start changing lives. Now that you've made it through this webinar, I want you to shoot me a text right now. Here's my number, and let's get a one-on-one call scheduled in the books so that we can work on touching base on any questions that you had, directing you to more training so that you can feel a little more confident and start getting you going in the direction to build this business and change as many lives as you possibly can. I am so excited to work with you, and I cannot wait to get a text and get to talk to you soon.